I know that you are having a hard time right now. That everything seems to crumble around you. I know that you feel all alone in this world, but you have to put your trust into us, and we will help you through, 'cause we only want what's best for you. I know that you are having trouble believing right now that everything is gonna be alright. I know that you feel all alone in this world, but you have to put your trust into us, and we will help.
Say hi.
Hi.
Hi. Can you say I love you, Mommy?
I love you, Mommy.
I love you too. Hey you guys, welcome back to Heart Breathing. So today I'm going to do a day in the life vlog. So I am going to be working pretty much all day. I don't always work quite this much, but it's Friday, April 9th when I'm recording this, and I am behind, way behind where I wanted to be today. And so I'm going to have kind of a gist day, or get your shit together, a la Kaylin Nicholson, who I love here on YouTube. And I'm going to take care of a bunch of projects, including a newsletter project I'm working on, a launch bonus I need to get done, several emails I need to answer, as well as finishing up the next stage in my plotting. So I kind of take you guys through my process as I work through this book, but I am working for Camp NaNoWriMo on Vengeful Darkness. And this is book 11 in my Shadow Demon saga. And book 10 of this series came out all the way back in November of 2018. So it has been a very long time, and readers have been waiting for this next book, and it is up for pre-order for May 11th, which means that I have to have this book in the hands of my editor before the end of this month. And I am currently, sorry, you're going to hear Evie, she's around and about, but I am currently only at about 40,000 words. 9,000 or so of that have been written here in Camp Nano, but I had hoped to be more like 15 to 20 by today, so I'm a little bit behind. But 40,000 words is not quite halfway through this book, which means that I have about 20 days to write the next 60 to 70,000 words in this book. And I hit a plot snag. If you were watching me during the NaNoWriMo Diaries in November, you know that a plot snag can be really detrimental to my productivity and my current writing thing. So I am kind of powering through it this week. I've been slowly writing, convincing myself, or committing to getting a little bit of writing done as I work through the plot snag. Like, I call it puzzling, or I've heard other people call it puzzling, where I'm writing things that I know from later in the story instead of writing them in order. But that's basically where I am. And today is going to be a day where I'm going to dedicate 6 to 10 hours to my writing, in addition to all those other projects and hanging out with the kids. Some of my plotting will be done while the family is in the room with me. But basically, I need at least 6 to 10 hours of plotting time today. So I thought, hey, it'd be a great time to bring you guys along with me. And I am going to go get some coffee and get this day started. It is 9:30. I've done all my morning routine things that I had to do. I have also done some emails and other planning work that I do, but now it is time to get going on the plot, because before you know it, it'll be time for lunch and then putting Evie down for a nap, and there's just going to be 1,000 things to do. So let's get moving on this day in the life during Camp NaNoWriMo. Okay, so coffee engaged, and now I am going to spend some time answering emails, working on that back matter project, and I'm going to try to spend at least 1 or 2 sprints this morning writing. I am also going to order Chick-fil-A, I think, through Uber Eats so that we don't have to go grocery shopping, because we're a little bit behind on that too. Yeah, it's going to be a good morning, so let's get to it. Okay, it's 11:15. Our food is here. I actually made it through like 20 email responses, and I did not write any new words that are counted toward my rough draft, but I did some free writing, which I often will do. I have like a journaling section in my Google Docs where I will just journal my thoughts about what happens next and everything that I came up with yesterday. So I did some of that journaling and wrote about 600 words, but it doesn't really count. Some people would say still count that toward Nano, but it's not actually part of my novel, so I'm not counting it. But it is progress toward my book, and I worked a little bit on some of that back matter project as well. So I got some good work in over the last couple hours, and now it is time to eat some lunch. Hey little one, you ready for lunch? Yeah, chicken. Night night, Evie, love you. Night night, love you. Evie is heading for nap time. I am going to spend just a few minutes kind of cleaning up. We're kind of always in a state of toys everywhere. The table needs to be cleaned up. So I'm going to just clean up to feel a little bit better so we can go into the weekend feeling good. And then I'm going to get back to work. My husband will be down in about 30 minutes after he puts Evie down for sleep. So then we're going to chat about plot stuff, which is, he's my favorite plotting partner, and we always talk through things. So I'm looking forward to having a little bit of a plot session with him after I'm done cleaning. We have this little cage set up for Evie. It doesn't actually keep her in there, because in order to have it open like this, we have this little ottoman and she can climb over this little bit, but it does help sometimes. So this kid is kind of into everything. So I just sort of cleaned up her toys a little bit and straightened up the couch like a little. I need to get some more sort of spring pillows, because I have like blankets and everything that are more for winter space. I'm so anxious to actually be in our own house so that we can decorate and fill the space the way that we want instead of in a rental house. I also moved a bunch of boxes of books over here that are my paperbacks that I need to get shipped out and organized. So I got some of that I'll have to go through later. So anyway, bare minimum bit of cleaning. I am actually going to head over here to, I don't want to lift it up so you guys can see, but I've got my plotting wall. You can see the bottom of it here that isn't filled in yet. I need to get to work on that. I'm also going to bring all of my stuff over here to the freshly cleaned table. George already moved his things, his coffee and water, and we're going to sit down and have a little plotting session.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you.
So it is about 2:15. George has just left to go pick up Andrew from school. Evie is still napping. I am going to have a little bit of a reset after that epic plotting session, and I'm going to do a little bit of meditating, and then I'm going to neti pot. I don't know if you can tell that my eyes are super red. I am struggling with allergies this season more than I ever have in my life. And I know postpartum things can change. So I wonder if something postpartum has made me more susceptible to seasonal allergies. I'm just not sure. It could be what I'm eating lately. Either way, they're killing me. I have so much pressure in my head and I just want to be like happy and excited for everything, but I'm like hurting and just frustrated by the constant allergies. So I'm going to meditate, chill out, kind of reconnect with my creativity after that long plotting session, and then I'm in a neti pot and hopefully be feeling better. This is the time of day where it's like I don't know how long Evie will nap, so she could be asleep till 3:30. She also might wake up any minute, so this is kind of like bonus time of the day. Who's awake? Evie's awake. Here's the water. It's a sweet girl. Evie's room. This is such a cute little room. We've got her crib down to about as low as it'll go because she's such a jumper. I'm afraid she's going to jump out of here. But we also have a little bit of a mess in here. We have a bunch of clothes that we've been keeping in these bins that a friend gave us that are 2T, and she's just starting to get big enough to wear them. So I've been going through them so that we can all wash them and decide kind of what we're going to use and what we're not. But we've got books and I feel like there are lots of pockets in this house that all need to be cleaned up and gone through before we're ready to start packing for our move, right, Evie? She's still waking up. Still waking up. Okay, so this is my setup. Hopefully my notes are mostly obscured. I have all my color code here. If you want to see more about my color code for the 4 points of view, I do have a couple other videos talking about how I plot for multiple POV, but I have just gone into the other room to get, this is my favorite pencil pouch. So I love this one. This is an Erin Condren Hello Kitty one, and I have it in pink too. But this was a gift from my son for Christmas. It's the Delphonics utility pouch, and I've got all my favorite little pins here, and I also just got these from Book of the Month Club for they call them Bookmoji pins for like referring someone over. And I do actually have a referral code where I think you can get your first book for only $5. If you go over to my Instagram, I can link it for you down below as well. But I like having Book of the Month Club because it keeps me reading and it helps me build my collection. But they sent me these fun pins, so I was thinking I'll put them on here soon too. I also have this cute little kitty pouch that has some of my crystals in it. I want to do a full walkthrough of, or like, what do you call it when you're just going through, but just basically like showing you guys what all is in this pouch. But for now, the important thing to know is that I have these extra sticky notes that I'm going to use on my table here, as well as my plotting wall that I can't really show you, that's in the same 4 colors. Again, these come from the Marrakesh collection of Post-its, and I like using these 4 colors for my 4 main points of view because it's easy to find like flip chart markers and super tips and things that match these colors, as well as stickers. So they're pretty, you know, standard colors: blue, purple, green, red. So I'm using these that have the lines. You can hear Evie's over there like ready for Daddy to come home. I'm not sure if he's actually home or not, but oh, he is home. Who's home, Evie? Who's home? Who's home? You want to do bubbles? Who is that? Who is that? Bubby. Hi, Andrew. Did you have a good day at school?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Okay, so we might be doing some outside time. Things are going to get a little crazy, but I've grabbed a new fresh stack of index cards, and I also have these fresh Post-it notes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to write out all the things that we talked about during our plotting session, and I'm going to use this table kind of as a canvas, as well as my plotting wall, which is over there on the wall. And I'm going to start putting those pieces together, because when you're writing multiple POV, especially like in this book where my characters are separated from each other, it's interesting to put the puzzle together to figure out which order is best for the scenes. So that's what I'm going to start working on, is putting all of the main scenes that we just talked about onto index cards, and then I'm going to start figuring out which POV those scenes will go in and then which order they're going to go in. So it's going to be hard to show you because I don't want to show spoilers, but hopefully you kind of get the idea, and I'll see if I can show you a little bit as I go. Well, I did not get much done because by the time they all came in and I started looking at the time, I realized it is almost time for my live stream. So you can see me there. I'm about to go live, and I always go live Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays on my Sarra Cannon YouTube channel, which is a more channel for fans. And I read stories and original books and different things. And we have a coffee chat every Friday where I answer questions, and I do talk about writing and stuff like that too. So if you want to come join me, I would love to have you over on that YouTube channel as well. I will link it down below for you. But basically, we are about to get started and have an hour-long Friday coffee chat. I don't actually have coffee today. I just have my water, but it should be a good day, and I'm looking forward to it. I love and adore this community, so I always look forward to this. Happy Friday, everybody. So here's the little house update. The roof went up, I showed you guys last week. Well, now we have the actual roofing is going on. So that's really the key, is you got to finish. You have to just finish. And if you find yourself making it a little ways in, she likes that one. So thank you guys so much for being here. So a super fun and successful coffee chat leads into, normally on Friday nights, we go down to the pool where our community has a food truck. So we often try to support the local food trucks. Everybody wears masks heading out there. You can often pre-order your food and you just walk up and grab it. But it's a good way to support local businesses and get some good tasty food every Friday. But it seems like the food truck that we were planning to have in our community tonight broke down and they're not coming. So a little bit of sadness there. So we ordered some Chinese food. And like I said, because we haven't been grocery shopping the past couple days, which is often what happens when I'm on deadline, we're ordering out a lot, which is probably part of my weight loss issues, but no judgment, no shade in the comments, please. I will get it under control as soon as I can. But basically, this is sometimes what you have to do to hit your deadlines and make things work as a family, is you get food out. But in the meantime, this little child has climbed up on my chair and was starting to take apart all of my markers. As you can see now, they are missing their tops, and she's drawing on my post-it notes. But I actually ordered for her own little notebook. So this is an Erin Condren notebook. Actually, Tori, my rep at Erin Condren, sent me this for her. So she has her own little Evie's First notebook, and it keeps her occupied to be able to kind of write in it. And I figured it'll be kind of a fun thing to look at later when she's a little bit older. But look how well she holds this little pencil. She looks like she's holding it just naturally, like it just came with her knowledge of how to be a human. And are you having fun?
Look, it doesn't moving.
Yep. We are going to, Andrew is upstairs. He has screen time during this time. So this is like his hour to play on Roblox and Minecraft. So he's doing that right now until dinner gets here. And I am going to hopefully just kind of hang out with her for a little bit and eat dinner. And then we will watch more of Lord of the Rings. So this is kind of where, by 5 p.m., my work time is over for the most part. So whatever got done, got done. Whatever didn't get done, just didn't get done and won't. But during these kind of deadline months, as soon as I'm done with my evening rituals with them, I will get back to work later tonight. So I will film a little bit here and there, but otherwise I will see you guys somewhere around 8 or 8:30 when it's time for my evening writing time. So as a thank you to my admin in my Coven group, my Facebook group. I'm sending her some of the paperbacks. Kids are running around. I'm sending her some of the paperbacks. So this is my Eternal Sorrow series, and then this is the completed Fair Hope series, which is my only contemporary romance series. So I'm sending her all of those with their new covers. So pretty excited to get these out to her, and I know she'll be excited to receive them. I'm also including a bunch of book plates so that anybody who orders signed paperbacks from me can, like if they order them from Amazon, Christabel will send them out a free book plate to put on the top that has my signature. So pretty cool. I'm going to hopefully send these out tomorrow, but I'll go ahead and get them packed up. And sometimes this is with 2 kids at home, this is the easiest thing to do. It's like in between dinner and cleaning up the kitchen and things like that, just to get these little tasks done so that I don't have to do them. I do them in little pieces here and there. Part of our nightly ritual, I put Evie down after our walk. We usually get time to watch a little bit of movie. We've been watching the Lord of the Rings trilogy. We're on the 2nd movie, but tonight dinner ran a little bit late, so we didn't have time. So maybe we'll do it after they get back. But my husband and Andrew go for a run every night while I put the baby down. And then we had gotten the mail, so I wanted to show you. So this is a new to me sticker shop, Black Dog Sticker Shop. And I had decided that I was going to start using stickers for my Daily Duo pages, which are part of my time tracker pages. It's the Erin Condren Daily Duo. And how cute are these stickers? So these are the date covers that will go along the top, and then there's different sheets that you can buy that have little designs for the bigger boxes. So she had a sale last weekend. It's not still going now, but some really cute designs. Look at that. It's perfect for April, right? So lots of really cute designs. I mostly got the date covers and like a few little boxes that match the colors here and there. So a little bit expensive to keep up with those types of things, but it's also really cute, and I'm hoping it'll motivate me to use that planner more. I also got a subscription box from one of my favorite witchy shops, Lunam Love. Here's the title or the name of her shop. She has a website, but she also is on Etsy, and this is her monthly subscription, or quarterly, I think, subscription for her boxes. These are all handmade things. So this is a manifesting box. So it comes with an oracle card, a 10 candle breakthrough to your dream life ritual candle. So it always includes like a ritual. And so I'm just now opening it for the first time, but it always includes these sort of handwritten notes for how to do the ritual that you're going to do. And then it includes handmade things. So look at how beautiful this candle is. And it looks like it has maybe a green aventurine in there, which is really good for manifesting. So this is the Dream Life candle, and that is really pretty. So nice and glittery. And then it looks like maybe a manifesting notebook, like a traveler's notebook, and an oracle card. Oh, I got the star. That's nice. And then always a ritual candle that she hand dresses and puts her energy and some Reiki into. Then there is, I love her ritual like body oils and things. So this is a ritual body and room spray, citrus and hemp for good fortune. And then we've got maybe some stones. So this is called the Manifestation Mindset Crystal Set. And I'm not sure what all of these are, but I'm sure it tells me in the little directions there, but it looks like maybe a tiger's eye and a clear quartz that is tumbled, but I'm not sure what this is. So it looks like the one I thought was tiger's eye is actually chocolate calcite, and then the creamy one must be agate, and it says it's a calming stone that enhances mental function, concentration, and perception, and will help you focus on what you want. So I feel like I need that when I'm writing. And then the tumbled crystal quartz, and then there was a tiny little grape agate that looked like a little grape cluster there. So pretty cool, and thank you so much, Kelly, for this. I had actually just ordered a ton of candles, like the one that I did in my morning ritual and routine this morning is from her shop, but she's also done some custom candles for me with a custom order before. She's just great. So I highly recommend Kelly's shop, Lunam Love. I'll link it for you down below. So now it is time for my evening ritual, which I will do hopefully before the boys get home. Main ritual, evening ritual is complete. I mostly just do some journaling and tarot card reading. Sometimes I also listen to some meditation music and do a little bit of visualizing. But tonight I am going to go down and see if the guys want to watch a little bit of Lord of the Rings. And if not, then I'm going to go ahead and set everything up to keep working. It is not quite 8 p.m. and the baby seems to have gone straight to sleep. Thank goodness. Thank you. She did wake up in the middle of the night last night, so I'm hoping to not go to bed too late tonight so that in case she wakes up again, I will be ready for her. But I am going to get all my stuff set up again downstairs and keep working on that plotting wall. It is 9:20 and I'm just getting back downstairs to work. Now, usually I would be able to get back down here at more like 8 or 8:30, but my son wanted to spend some time together. So since I didn't really see him too much today, I spent that time with him. No regrets there, but my allergies are killing me. So I did a neti pot again and put on my PJ pants and I'm kind of chill. I've got a little bit of a headache going, so I don't think I'm going to be able to stay up until midnight or whatever working. So I'm going to hold off on the notes that I didn't get to finish and the plotting wall stuff that I didn't get to do. And instead I'm going to get some words in because I would like to get at least 3 or 4 sprints in tonight. And that'll put me, I don't know if I can do 4, but I can do at least 3 and that'll put me around 11. And then I'm going to do a little bit of gaming just so I have a little bit of downtime. I don't always work like from sunup to sundown or morning to night quite this much, but I'm on deadline here. So, you know, sacrifices must be made to a degree. So I am going to get some writing in for as long as I can, hopefully get 1,000 words or 2,000 words if I can on some scenes that I know. So when I get stuck like this and I'm working through some plot tangles or plot issues, it helps me to keep up with my word count to write scenes from later in the book. So I'm in the second half of Act 2 right now, or actually I'm still in the first half of Act 2, but there are some scenes that I know towards the end of the book, some conversations that are going to happen, some other transitions and some discoveries. And so I'm going to go ahead and write those out of order, and then I will place them in where they belong later. That way I can still keep writing, keep my imagination going without knowing exactly what the next scene is. Now, I know not everybody can write out of order, but this has helped me in the past, so it keeps me moving. So I'm going to write down here in my office. I usually, a lot of times will write upstairs either with my laptop or on my gaming computer because I like being up there. But my gaming computer has a bunch of books on that desk right now and it feels like a bit of a mess. So I'll clean that up in the morning. Right now I'm just going to get to writing.
I shut my eyes, trying not to speak, pretend that I'm dreaming. I smell your breath, not listening, but I still hear you screaming.
Okay, so it is 11:15. I made it through 3 sprints and they went really well. But for those of you that haven't seen this before, I just wanted to show you real quick my progress and how I'm tracking this. So this is my plotting planner. It's inside an old Happy Planner hybrid made into a plotting planner. I do have a video on this setup. If you want to watch it, I'll link it down below. But basically this word count tracker is one that you can print over and over. If you join my mailing list, you can get this for free. You can download this and a bunch of other type of word sprint trackers for free. But the way that I do this one is I put the date. So I started this book officially on March 21st. And then because I'm writing multiple POVs, I have a pen that has all the different colors in it. And I mark which POV I'm working on according to my color code. And so I mark the date and then each individual sprint for this writing session. And then I add up how much I've written so far for the day and then how much I've written so far in the manuscript. And I numbered these columns 1 through 25, and each one is a sprint. And then at the bottom, according to my average word sprints of 650 words per sprint, I was estimating I would be around 16,250 by the time I got 25 sprints done. And you can see I was actually 1,200 words ahead. By the time I finished 50 sprint, I was hoping to be at 32,500, and instead I made it all the way up to 38,590. So I had a lot of really good sprints. You can see a lot of these are in the 900s and the thousands, which is always preferable. So I'm way ahead of where I thought I was going to be. I had estimated that it would take me about 140 sprints, so I made it to 50 by April 5th. And then I made it to 54 sprints and 39,440 by the 6th. Then I took a few days off to work on plot and started writing again today. And tonight I got 3 sprints, 765, 1,015, and 982 for a total of 2,762 for the day and 42,202 so far for the manuscript. And you can see some days don't go as well, 100 words each sprint, 300 words per sprint. Some days the words are really coming. And this purple means that I was writing Harper's point of view. So then I'll just write a line here and then I'll start the next day, hopefully 4:10. I have not, as of yet, put in any of these word counts into the actual NaNoWriMo site. Even though I did start writing on the 2nd, I did not write at all on the 1st. So I'm going to go and input these totals and see where I am so far for the month. Okay. It took me a few minutes to find it, but if you need to go and update a day that you missed, you can go to NaNoWriMo and then click on My NaNoWriMo and click Stats. And then over here where it says Progress Updates, you can click Add a New Update and you can actually change the date. So I'm going to change this to 4:02, and I'm not really going to leave a time there because it doesn't really matter. But my words that session were 362. And I'm just going to fill these in. So it looks like I've written 14,317 words, which is more than I thought. So it's always valuable to come in and do this. So it looks like my par is just at 15,003. Now, the par that's on there is for me writing 50,000 words this month. And sadly, if I only write 50,000 words this month, I will still not have a novel finished and it has to get done. I need to write more like 70 to 80,000 words. So I'm actually behind, but that's okay. I have a writing retreat. I actually took some time earlier when I was talking to Andrew and booked writing retreat and a rental car, and I'm excited to be going away for 3 nights for that. So I will definitely vlog that experience if you'd like to see it. And once I get past this next part of the plotting process, which, don't be afraid to stop and replot if you need to, because otherwise you might just be spinning your wheels and trying to write and having nothing come out. For me, and part of my process is sometimes I do have to stop in the middle of writing and take a few days to really sit and think through and daydream and figure out what's happening with these characters. And then once I get past it, everything starts to fly again. So far, I'm really, really excited about the progress. 42,202 words since March 21st. So going very well. Just got to keep at it. Hopefully, we will not run into any major snags like we did for NaNoWriMo back in November. We'll see how it goes. So that's it for tonight, you guys. I am actually going to crawl into bed with my Nintendo Switch, and I am going to play a little bit of Resident Evil on there and just enjoy about 20 or 30 minutes of downtime for myself while I snuggle with my husband. And I will see you guys next time. There will be more Camp Nano vlogs, as well as a new series here on my YouTube channel about how to come up with great ideas, how to keep track of them, how to choose which ideas are the best ones. And that's coming up very soon. So I hope that you will subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified when new videos come up from me. And I am wishing you all a happy Camp Nano. If you're participating, let us know in the comments what you're working on and how it's going so far for you. You guys will be getting this video on day 11. So let me know how it's going as we get towards the middle of the month, and I will be cheering you on. All right. Good night, you guys.